for you. The reason why it is when you come in, we ask you, hey, have you been able to Smoodees before? Gotta do the journey. Not just to taste and experience the bountifulness of nature, but to also experience a measure of awareness from our shameless plug. We have three different categories of particular items. We're first going to start off with our wellness shots. Why wellness shots? Because when you're eating and nutrition, digestion and absorption is the key to everything. If you're not absorbing or digesting whatever it is that basically you're ingesting, it doesn't matter whether or not you're eating junk food or good food. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is bless and restore your gut biome. First one, ginger turmeric. Do you like ginger? I hope you like ginger. Because this is going to be a punch.
Ginger
punch.
Yeah, the turmeric is the one that gets
me. It's less, but it's very nice. It's balanced.
Ginger turmeric?
It's a ginger turmeric wellness shot. Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to try a ginger turmeric shot. I'm out here at A+ Smoothies trying something different. And some friends here as well. Okay. I'm here because I came to get some stuff from this friend right here, Golden Sands. All right.
You missed it. That portion, next one.
I thought we were going to do a shot.
I'm sorry, guys. I got too excited.
We're all drowning if she's in here.
I thought we were all drowning.
All right. Yeah.
He's already on land.
We're going to start with our first one. Hold on. Let me put this on.
We got a little boomerang
Kind
up
of
our
busted.
chair.
All right. So we're going to try our first one. Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
To health and wealth.
That's it.
Cheers to bless health.
Talk about, yeah.
You understand. There we go. Anybody can make a shot, anybody can make juice, but it has to be balanced with a measure of absolute health. So you know, right? You know that basically there is the ginger, there is the turmeric, there is the lemon. But it's balanced so it's palatable. Right? So let's just say, for instance, there's people with poor tender tongue, and they can't really do the ginger and turmeric too tough. Or they're on medication.
Yeah, it wasn't too,
right?
like,
It wasn't too, yeah.
It has to be balanced.
Nice. On the chest, too. Sometimes you get it and it's over with the ginger, and they're like,
can't
oh.
take it.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not balanced, right? They're not using or whatever they need. You're not supposed to actually consume raw ginger, right?
Yeah.
Ginger needs either an acid, right? So either a citrate or a vinegar to balance it off. It needs to be cooked.
All right.
That's why you get stuck in the throat. You're belching it up, or whatever like that for the rest of the day.
So ginger solo is a no-no.
Huh?
Ginger solo is a
If
no-no.
it's with if it's with something like acidic, right? Or again, it's cooked.
Okay.
Okay,
Over
so
here, yeah.
this one is a little sister. Okay, so again, for people with tender tongue, right? For people that are on like warfarin or heart pressure medication. Right?
What's in this?
This one is called a cherry pop.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay, this is
Cherry pop. Okay.
So we're gonna pop for the cherries, and then it's just gonna pop.
Okay. We're trying cherry pop, y'all. Ooh. Don't go too fast. Wait for the rest of us.
Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder.
The shot I take, but the cherry, like after like a big show or a big event, like a big Canada's Wonderland.
Yeah,
you know what I
you just
mean?
need to get that stuff
I
out of your throat.
literally drink the whole bottle of the cherry. I sip on the cherry pop for like a good 2 hours. It just restores everything, my whole body. I love the cherry pop as a sipper. This one, same thing. Hot day like this, you would not believe how refreshing and rejuvenating this is.
All right.
Okay?
And remind me, what's in it? It's cherry, ginger,
Cherry, ginger, lemon, and pure pressed pineapple.
Okay.
and
Okay.
pineapple.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Okay, we're having this experience. All right.
Let's go.
Tart. It's
See?
good. It's
Pineapple
good.
gives it a nice.
It's
So funny
good.
background story. The way how I came up with this one is because my daughter was teething, right? And so, I didn't want to give her like the Anthrazol and stuff like that. So basically, for me, cherries is actually really anti-inflammatory. So what I did, I basically took a cherry. You know how you have like the nut packs, like the little mesh packs, where the kids can like basically like chew
Suck
on
through
it?
the like to calm their
Right.
gums. Yeah, the teething thing.
Yeah. So I basically did, I took it. So there's one that's not so meshy, right? I basically took the thing, put it in the freezer, so the ice would numb it, and the cherry would heal your bones.
Okay, that's a nice alternative. That's okay.
Now, anybody can make a smoothie, but the thing is basically, again, greens are king, okay?
Yeah.
But can you do a greens that has no sweetness but still make people go, ooh, okay?
That's hard.
So that one is basically what we call our just greens. And if you like this, it only goes
Okay.
from here, okay? Very, 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 very proud of this one. This one took me a lot of time, research. The biggest difference between us and most other particular companies, we're dietetically focused. That means we're not just throwing in this or throwing in that. We're making sure that everything has proper efficacy. So we put in a therapeutic amount of lemon to balance off and absorb the grains and break down the fiber from the grains so that you have vitamin C, which helps you absorb the iron. The other thing as well too, same thing in regards to how much flaxseed do you put in before it basically starts oxidizing and fighting with the other ingredients. So there's a measure, right, of method to whatever it is that we do. So that's why I hired a team of dietitians, nutritionists, and a macrobiologist initially, right, to help me come up with the particular basics. Same thing. I'm a dreamer and I'm a big greedy belly kid. So I was like, ooh, yo, that tastes nice, eh? And I'll go and I'll do it up, make sure that it tastes nice, and I go back to the dietitian to make sure that basically there's not going to be like any subterfuge, and then more so importantly, the macrobiologist to make sure that the ingredients are going to be balanced off together, aka food combining. So higher nutrition is basically what you're looking at, food combining. Okay, that's basically making sure, wait a minute, am I eating too much carbohydrate for my protein, right? Why all of a sudden do like I get bloated when I basically eat like quote unquote meat or dairy or whatever? Something that has nothing to do with basically that. It has to do with, is it meant, right, to be combined,
Right.
right? So that's what we got to look at. And that only comes with a measure of awareness, because some people have wanga belly, you know what I mean? They're steel belly, they can have anything, you know what I'm saying? But there's certain times or whatever like that, you'll eat certain things and your body responds to you through signs and symptoms. Signs, of course, being like whoop, 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 things you can visually see and ascertain. And then, of course, the symptoms being stuff that you feel, right? So we have to basically pay attention. And once we pay more attention to it, that's how we'll know what is good and what is not good. So with all that said, our just greens, this is going to be cool, crisp, and refreshing.
Okay.
Okay, so cheers to greens.
Cheers. Cheers to the greens. Cheers to the greens. Cheers to the greens.
Let's go. See?
Not aggressive.
That left nothing.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Okay.
Straight.
Now you want to know? That's why it took me 74 different recipes. Yeah, 74 different recipes.
Wow.
Yes, 68 different focus groups and 2.5 years to perfect
Focus groups?
68 focus groups. Because again, for me or whatever like that, I didn't do this as a business. I did it for fun. So I'm a clinical researcher anyways, you know what I mean? So it was just fun to me. You know what I mean? So I was just doing it for my patient and client base. So I was just doing it on my off time, you know what I mean? So for me, it was just fun. So again, I had to make sure that it was going to hit, right?
Okay,
And
that
like I
was
said,
that
when
was
it comes to
clean.
eating, people have a lot of different particular sensitivities. Right? You would think that taste is the most important thing, right? You want to know what the number one thing when it comes to nutrition that people or whatever like that are turned off by?
Look, the visual.
Huh?
Nutrients? The taste? No.
Close.
The flavor?
Consistency.
Oh. Oh yeah, the texture.
It tastes grimy or
Oh.
slimy or whatever. It's not staying in your mouth. It's not even gonna go in your mouth. You understand, right? So that I didn't know. I thought it was the taste, but it doesn't matter how good it tastes. Here, eat it.
Texture.
No, can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how healthy it is. As you know,
Yeah, with the sea moss,
same thing.
everyone's like very particular about the texture.
Right, and that's the thing or whatever like that, right? So even my daughter, right? Alyssa,
Just take it
so
down.
what I do,
Just take it down.
I literally take the sea moss, I put it in a cup like this, right? Then I just take the cherry pop, put it over, and swizzle it.
Yeah.
Because if I give it to her just so, And then I'm just like,
It's
trying
true
not
though.
to laugh.
Some of our customers are fine, but some are like, I can't eat it on its own. I have to put it in like a smoothie. or
No,
something.
and the whole thing is, you know what I mean? You know, they're Jesus! And they're looking at you as you're eating it, eh?
Yeah.
They're in your soul.
Yeah.
When I was young, that's how I
I
was with
dare you to
Calibur.
spit it up. Spit it up.
No, you're right. That's how they are.
You know what I mean? I just take the 2 seconds of pleasure.
I dare you. Say
Make
that.
sure it goes down. They have tricks nowadays. Eh?
Go to the washroom.
Yeah, they have tricks. They forgot we were kids when we were growing up. So.
I know she's finished. She's like,
Oh, like,
I
you
know
just
people
came back
kids be
from
doing
work?
that all the time. Like it was a struggle.
Yeah, what just happened to you?
It was a real one going down. That's funny. Oh man.
all right. So as I mentioned before, so you see how like you like the just greens and that's clean, only gets better from there.
Okay.
So the difference between just greens and active greens, active of course, right? What gives us energy is ATP. Provides energy? Fruits. Okay, so fruits are meant for energy. Right? Breaks down into natural ATP. So when we add in some pure pressed pineapple, now you're getting people just don't like the sweet. So for me, I don't have that in the morning. I like the just greens, right, or the greenery, right? That's my particular flavor or taste, right? So this one is going to be just like that one, but with a splash of pineapple.
Okay.
So again, people ask, well, when's the best time to have this? Well, it's just like fruits, just like fruits.
Morning?
When's the best time to have fruits?
Morning time? When?
Anytime.
What if
Nighttime.
nutrition? Two keys to when it comes to nutrition is knowing 2 things.
When to eat
2
something.
things. What your body requires at any given time. What does my body need right now? What does my body need right now? And number 2, knowing what the foods that you ingest actually do for you. So what does that mean? Well, fruits, right? Fruits are for energy. So that's the number 1 component. What's the other 2 component? What does your body need at that particular given time? Do I need energy right now? Or am I sedentary? If I'm sedentary, I don't really need it. If I wake up on a Sunday, I'm just going to stay in bed. I don't need that amount of energy. Do you get what I'm saying? After dinner, do you really need that? You know what I mean? Do you really need that sweet? Do you really need that dessert? Right? But the same thing is, or whatever like that, just taking a small side note, do you know that basically carbohydrates are responsible for more diabetes than actual candy? That's because carbohydrates break down into simple sugars. Okay? So just always make that as a rule of thumb. What does my body need at this given time, and what do the foods basically I'm ingesting actually do for me? Because that's very important to understand, very important to know.
With the greens,
Yes.
there's so much options to go about when you want to pick greens. How did you go about which blend you wanted to put?
So for me, when I picked the greens, I actually did it a little bit different because I didn't really know what to do with the greens because I'm not a very big you know what I mean, like greens person per se, unless it's like a salad or like raw greens, like crunchy veggies. So basically, I know what I wanted. I wanted to have this amount of fat. I wanted to have this amount of carbs. I wanted to have this amount of particular greens in order to digest, because greens are great for digestion, right? Detoxification and natural cleansing.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what I wanted to have, and I needed to have an obscene amount of greens. So my first batch, here you go. This is everything you asked for. Who's drinking this though?
Yeah.
What's happening, brother? You all right? Who's drinking this? Because it looked like liquid purple sludge. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not wanted nowhere. How you doing, brother? You all right?
All right. I have to order the
Oh, so you're... Go ahead, brother. You all right? Okay. You appreciate you don't stop. Want to come do some shots? You're good to go? You're good to go? All right then, brother. Yeah, so as I said, so for me or whatever like that, like I said, like it was hard for me to determine. They gave me the recommendations. Your brother, stay blessed. Every week. every week.
Awesome.
But this is the first time I met him. So I'm never here more times, you know? But anyways, long story short, so that you had the just greens, ready? Spinach, kale, hemp seed, chia seed, flaxseed, lemon, olive oil, sweet basil, and a base of spring water, apples, spirulina, chlorella, and ginger.
Wow.
Right? Because I needed it to be a complete meal ceremony as opposed to a wheatgrass.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Wheatgrass, there's nothing wrong with wheatgrass, but what people really don't understand as well too is that you need a therapeutic amount of vitamin C to break down and absorb the greens because we're not cows. Right? We're not cows.
I didn't know this.
Right? Very important to understand.
Can you speak to the oil component? You put oil in it.
That's
was it?
right.
Olive oil.
Yeah.
Olive oil. So we use lemon,
Yeah.
olive oil, and sweet basil as a
Sweetener?
I feel like
Emulsifier? Breaker downer? Oh no.
lemon. Think about lemon.
acid.
Think about. We might not know about the other two because the basil I found out from an old Italian man in an Italian restaurant. Okay. And the olive oil, of course, or whatever like that. I wanted to put a splash of omegas, but also again the soothing aspect or whatever like that. But the lemon, olive oils, and sweet basil is primary for natural preservation.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's why these guys last for 12 days. Okay, 12 to 14 days. But again, that's where having to know, like, again, a
How to
macrobiologist,
blend.
a dietitian, or whatever like that, to understand
Wow.
and to understand what goes in with
12 to 14 days on a juice?
It's a smoothie.
A smoothie, I apologize.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
I know, yeah, they turn up. Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
1000%. And you know, when we first started, we got the bases up, and we were happy with everything, and the focus group went great, right? We only had a 7-day shelf life. And like, there's got to be more to it than that.
But even 7 days, that's a good.
Wasn't
Wow.
enough for me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Wow.
And then, you know what I mean? Then basically, because U of T sometimes, and then I bumped into a female, and she just happened to be a macrobiologist.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Fate.
so
Mhm.
yeah, so we were basically because she took advantage of me. I mean,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Sorry. We're sorry.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how girls like use you for your body and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you
I
had
don't
to
know that.
experience this in your
You
lifetime.
know how many showers
I feel
took,
for
bro?
you.
Cheers!
It's a pass. It's a pass. Cheers to the cold showers. Thank you, macrobiologist. Thank you. Mm,
Oh, I like that.
You
Yeah.
understand?
that clean too.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh
Is
wow.
there pineapple in there?
That's
Yeah.
what it's the pineapple,
Yeah.
right? It's low glycemic or whatever like that, but it also has bromelain inside.
The man cooked
bromelain
through
is
his
such
pain.
a powerful anti-inflammatory and digestive enzyme.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
very, very good.
Okay.
Another key thing, whatever like that, how bromelain breaks things down and helps you with digestion. World-class chefs use pineapple and bromelain a lot. Why? Because they use it in their meat, right? To break down the fibers to make it more quote-unquote tender. So if you're ever cooking something, whether or not it's mushrooms or whether or not it's like a meat or whatever like that, you want to break it down, make it nice and soft and applicable,
Mhm.
right? Pineapple.
Interesting.
Pineapple.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, pineapple is bliss. So you see this? So sometimes even still, right? Even with that, right? It's still green, it's nice or whatever like that. But again, the general populace has been known to. That's green, eh?
They want a sweeter powder.
Y'all not really bought the leaf though still.
Yeah, look, they get a little worried.
Leaf, you all right? It looks like a whole bush inside though still, fam.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not really bought that like.
Welcome to Toronto slang, y'all.
You understand? You know what I mean? But this is what you got to deal with, especially with our people. And
Yeah.
who's basically suffering the most right now?
Yeah.
It's our people. And it's because we basically don't have, you know what I mean? Like, not only the accessibility, but the awareness and the, I guess, the understanding more times
That food is
about when
supposed
it comes to,
to heal us,
thank you.
not just.
You get what I'm saying, right? But then again, it's a lack of awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like if I go to an event, that's just good. If I go to an event and there's a chocolate chip and soda table beside me, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I'm cooked. If there's an alcohol thing across from me, I'm cooked. But that's what we're doing. That's how we're living right now.
Yeah, it's
You
hard.
get what I'm saying?
The
I literally
LCBO
have to
was an essential
convince
service
people.
during the pandemic.
Not me. I chose it to quit drinking.
Can you imagine an essential service?
It was, I know. That was kind of sad. So
That's how we did it.
You understand?
keep them.
That one, the one before had the pineapple. This one.
So this one here, so again, like as we're talking, people are at the end of the day, whatever like that. You basically got to work with it because you're working against the machine. So find your lane or whatever like that. You know what I mean? And just rape your lane. So this one here is for people. Kids call it Hulk juice. You know what I mean? I want you to smell the freshness of the kale, but people smell. They're like, "Oh, this thing smells tropical." So this is to convince people that greens are blessed.
So good.
Greens are just
cheers. It's okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Cheers over
She's
there.
loving that shit. Go ahead, Yeah, I like it. Right there. You can love that.
That was kale.
Kelada.
I have to get pineapple.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
So greens.
They're all good.
Again, where it is at, Mama, I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. So again, make it to the point where again, there's 3 servings of kale, lemon, and pineapple. That's it. So that's why that's our leader, actually.
Okay.
That one there is definitely our hero item.
Okay. Wow.
Now, for my island people,
Mango.
taking it to the tropics, I love this one. So the reason why I love this one is because this one is thick and rich. Why? Because mango is thick and rich, right? Mango is fibrous.
How we like
mango
it.
is supposed to be nice and thick. So this one is very mango forward, so it's not as sweet as the other ones. Right?
You use green mango or red mango?
Pardon?
You use green mango or red
Costa
mango?
Rican green mango.
Okay.
Cheers.
I just need a dash of pepper and some salt. Cheers. Cheers.
Right, so that's mango, lemon, a double serving of spinach, right? And of course pineapple as well. Too.
And what would you kind of,
Be more on the
when would
inside.
you use that one?
So excellent. So mangoes are good for you because it's thick. So just think about the right collagen integumentary system, skin, nails, hair, and teeth. All these people are basically taking collagen. Don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you. I really wish.
I didn't know mango was orange.
No, it supports the collagen.
Because it's natural in our bodies, right?
Fibers. Yes. Right, but people take collagen and they don't really understand that basically that your body might absorb maybe 10-15% of that because basically it has to be activated. The collagen production, just like scar tissue formation, like webbing, has to be activated. But it's only activated by the foods that basically that you eat or that you don't eat. Right? So omegas are going to help with that. Protein is going to help with that. Right? So this one is a mouthful of blueberries. Okay? This is just for like, again, a simple mouthful of blueberries. In the rainbow, some reds help with antioxidants. There you go. And also blood flow.
Man, need this.
Yeah, oh yeah. How you doing?
The man that need the blood.
How you doing?
This one's for the man them. For the man them. One time.
You understand. Okay. So that was our second, basically, category. Fruits and veggie smoothies, you use them, right? You use them as, again, you're using them more as a snack or when you need some energy, right, in between. Now, these ones are basically our meal replacements. These are what we call our almond cheese or liquid dessert. Okay?
This is where I got kind of funny.
Yeah, I tried that one.
Okay, so this one is our cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh,
I like that cereal. I used to.
Okay, so the reason why these guys are so good, unsweetened almond milk, dates for sweetness and fiber, crushed pumpkin seed powder, vanilla, and cinnamon.
What was
So this one, the star of the show is actually our pumpkin seed powder. So why? That's because, especially as women, 1 out of every 3 women have low iron.
Yeah.
There is 35% of your daily
everybody.
iron in one serving, 20 grams of protein, 90% magnesium, and 50% zinc. So as you know, magnesium, headaches, cramping, sleep, muscle relaxation, right? Of course, anxiety, stress, ADD, right? And then of course, vasodilation, so taking pressure off of the heart for people that basically have heart issues or heart problems. And again, it's just natural. Now, do you guys prefer cocoa, or do you prefer? So cocoa is deep, rich, or you got chocolate peanut butter.
Cocoa. For me. I'm not a peanut
So you
butter.
know me, talk to
Yeah? We're going to do half and
Which
half.
one, you?
I'm gonna stick with the wife. What she saying?
Cocoa.
Chocolate peanut butter.
All right,
Okay. I just used to the cocoa. I'm used to
I'm in love with the cocoa.
I was thinking cocoa tea.
So if you can harp on while you pour it out,
Yeah.
what was because when it comes to the pumpkin seed,
Yeah.
until I came here, I wasn't really knowledgeable about that and the protein and the magnesium and all that stuff. Was it? Did you have to pick between that and another powder? Like what?
I was
How did you get
active.
exposed?
Like I was active. Whether or not it was ball, football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like basically, and of course, like basically just out there, you know, like doing like 24 back shifts or whatever. So basically, I used to take whey protein,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, something went wrong with my gut, and I didn't know what it was.
That's how I felt when I took it. Yeah.
And then I went to a nutritionist, and she was like, "Yo, stop the whey protein or whatever like that, and see what happens." And I stopped it. And then I was like, "Whoa, okay. So I'm not supposed to take that." So I looked at a different protein or whatever like that. So I went with pea protein.
Yeah.
Took that, thought I was good. After like two months, my belly started hurting me worse. And I was like, wait, but this is supposed to be natural.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that pea protein or whatever like that is not supposed to be processed. They take out it's very highly processed though, right? And the way that because peas are so fibrous, like there's so much fiber inside of it or whatever like that, you can't take out the oil from it, right? And they basically defat it or whatever like that for the purpose of processing. So that was killing my stomach.
Wow.
So then basically when I started the company, I was like, okay, wait a minute. So I looked at 21 different vegan,
There's a
right,
lot on the market.
and natural proteins. Of course, Vega and them were up on the top there, but when I tasted Vega, I was like, oh, geez.
I tried that.
Vega's so dirty. So nasty. And then when you look at the proteins, you look at the ingredients, and you're like, what is that? And why does it smell like that? You know what I'm saying? And then I looked at, of course, absorbability, pliability, and then it came down to, I like the rice protein, right? Now, the rice protein was nice, but the problem with the rice protein, no magnesium, no iron, right? Not enough iron or whatever like that, and not enough protein per serving, right? So then finally, or whatever like that, pumpkin seed powder was my 5th to last, or whatever. I liked it, and the thing that won me on the particular pumpkin seed powder, beside the minerals, vitamins, nutrients, because again, we know apples are great. We know spinach is great. We know that kale is good. We know that this is good. It doesn't matter how good it is. We are emotional creatures. That means that, you know what, one day you might want to put it in your hot chocolate. You might want to put it into your cereal. You might want to bake with it. You might basically just want to put it in water and honey. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if it's not consistent enough, so the pea protein can never go in that.
Yeah.
Right? This protein can never go into your macaroni pie without your pops being like, what is this?
Yeah.
What did this I eat? What did this eat? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So it has to be not only versatile, right? But if it's versatile enough, then there is consistency. And with consistency comes efficacy. And with efficacy comes change. And when there's change, you feel it, and you notice it as well too, then you're motivated for more change as a human. Because we chase that. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony, I have an appointment we have to run
to
to,
run?
so I want to buy a couple of the juice before we go.
Did you guys taste the pumpkin seed powder by itself yet?
I buy it all the time. I was actually gonna go re-up on it.
Oh, okay,
I don't think
okay,
I've had it by
got you.
itself though, so I'll have a little bit. I never
You
had
have
it
to try it by
always
itself
add it in a
just to see how delicious it is. Yeah, man, come.
I'm here for an experience. I'm game.
This is
Don't
the
worry, I'm
experience.
leaving with juice.
Let's go.
So you just
Take it, put it on your tongue. Just see how natural it is. There's no
I
aftertaste.
taking my flaxseed powder.
Whatsoever.
Oh, that's
It's better than flaxseed powder because flaxseed powder you need water.
Oh man, that's. So you see how
I need my fiber.
It is? See how nice it is?
That actually wasn't bad at all.
Right. And you see how easily it dissolves. There's no aftertaste or chemical flavor whatsoever. So you could actually take that and put it into like warm water and honey.
And that's
Your milk,
pumpkin
your
seed
cereal,
powder.
oatmeal. Amazing. That's it right there. You can bake with it. You can cook with it as well too. So whatever you put it into, you are good to go.
every day. There's no, if I don't have it, you have a problem. Last time I was running low. I'm going to buy the next one.
What do you put it in?
Me? So I mix mine with camu. I use water or coconut water. And I add maca to my thing. So maca, camu, and add a little spirulina.
Okay.
Yeah. Spirulina,
Wow.
just mix it in and it dissolves right away.
Wow. Okay.
If I'm rushing, coconut water. I just put a little coconut water,
Are you
store it in there, shake it up, and it dissolves just like that.
I'm good to go.
It's
not bad.
And do you want to try? Do you want to try some almond milk and coconut?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm
try
game.
the okay, where are you?
All right, that was the experience for the moment. I'm here to support people's and make sure I share my community and what's going on out here. Here's the location. If you are in Mississauga, Ontario, want to come and experience something different, come and check out A Plus Smoothies. Not smoothies, smoothies. Homeboy had us on a taste test out here doing some shots, teaching us about what healthy ingredients are, how they work with each other, what works best for your body. So, yo, come and check that out. If you're in Mississauga, Ontario, come and check it out. If not, look them up online. Smoothies that last for up to 14 days, full of natural ingredients, wholesome, healthy, proper. Even got pumpkin seed powder up on the shelf, which is apparently really healthy. And ladies, you know you need your magnesium, so get up and get it. Alright? But thanks for joining me for this little small, quick movement because I decided to leave my house because I dropped my kid to a birthday party. I was like, let me get outside. And I'm gone. Pieces. Deuce.